Howdy my friends, and welcome to the final part of my Sonic 2 LP. This is Sky Hurricane 89. In this part I'm going to show you what happens when you get the final 7th Chaos Emerald and when you can become Supersonic and how that changes the end. Becoming Supersonic is actually pretty darn cool, but as I said at the very beginning of the project, it is very, very difficult for me to get all these Chaos Emeralds. And I am doing this post-commentary, by the way. I usually don't like to do post-commentary because I like you to see my reactions and stuff. However, this would be so much harder to do while commentating. So, and I just can't imagine ever doing it. But believe it or not, this one here, the 7th one, isn't quite as hard as the 5th and 6th one. It seems like the 5th and 6th one were the hardest. And I really wish I had recorded that, but I didn't. I didn't really think about it at the time. So, you won't be able to see that footage. However, I'm sure you can find it somewhere if you've never seen it before. Or I'm sure most of you are probably better at this game than I am, and you've probably seen it anyway. But at any rate, as I said, I'm definitely no Sonic expert, but I do enjoy the game. It holds a special place in my childhood, and it always will. It is just a really fun game, and that's really, that's the gist of it. So we have the final part here, and the rings are just flying everywhere at us, just kind of randomly. However, one thing that does make this section hard is, you can't really tell when the little black bombs are coming. 2 hits immediately. However, don't panic because there's still tons of rings, and I only have to get 210. So really, there's a reason why they only make you get 20. From 190 to 210. That's not very much. So you should be able to pull off this final part pretty easily. I had actually no feel at all on this last little part. It wasn't too bad at all. The first couple of parts were pretty rough though, getting up to 190 rings. But we got the 7th Chaos Emerald, which happens to be a gray color for some reason. And I'm trying to think. No, the Chaos Emeralds aren't necessarily the color of the little ring thingy. Heck, what do you call that? Those tunnels? The tunnels where you get all the rings. Now, this is the Wing Fortress zone, and as you know, this is the very end of the game, so I do want to show off Supersonic, so I'll have to rack up 50 coins as quickly as, I mean, there isn't much room to get 50 coins, but by golly, I'm going to try my best to do it. Rings right there we'll definitely need. We'll need every ring we can get. Need every ring we can get. Yeah, this game, as I said, it definitely holds a special place in my childhood. Very fun. I remember, I guess the first time I ever played this game, I probably 7 or 8 years old. I want to say. I was actually 3 when this game came out, but of course I've said my parents were poor, so I didn't even get my first game system till 1994, I don't think. After the Super Nintendo, that was my first game system. After it already had been out 4 or 5 years. But yeah, you barely can get 50 rings at this point because I don't even really. Now you can't really go back. So, but yeah, there's just enough. And man, becoming Supersonic right here at the very end is gonna make this boss battle so cheap. Man, it's hilarious. Just watch this. Now, I got 51 rings, and I really don't know if this always happens, because I hadn't really been Supersonic very many times, if you hadn't told, but you couldn't tell. So I'm kind of waiting. It should train. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it took it a while, though. It took it like 10 seconds to kick in. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if it's that I had to be away from the boss arena, or I really don't know why. But you notice that my rings are going down. Your rings gradually go down. Now, the thing about being Supersonic is, say I'm not getting damaged. None of this will kill me. I'm impervious to all of these enemies and any kind of attack or any kind of hazard. However, it's very hard. You can jump super high. It's like you have the speed shoes on constantly. It's like you have the speed shoes and you're also invincible at the same time. The catch is, it's kind of hard to control yourself, and you can easily plummet into a bottomless pit, and you're not impervious to that. You can die. Get that life there. I actually have up to 11 lives. I did much better on this go-around than I did when me and Felicia were playing during our playthrough. But as you see, when you get down to 0 rings, you are no longer supersonic. But as long as you have even 1 ring, you know, as long as you keep getting rings, you'll stay supersonic, you know, unless you die. If you die, you know, by plummeting into a bottomless pit, then you're pretty, you know, out a little bit. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and skip until the final end of the boss battle here, and you can see how the credits, you can see how the ending changes. It does change a little bit. I do like how in this game they reward you for getting all the chaos emeralds, because I really don't think they did that in the first game very well. I don't think they really gave you a very good reward for doing that I remember. But here's the final little battle here. Take out Robotnik. That was the 11th hit. Here is number 12, and he is down for the count. Oh yeah, Dr. Robotnik, or as Felicia would say, or everything. So you can see here, there will be a little different ending. Oh y'all, this is such an awesome game. The music, man, the music is really one of the best things in this game. You know, other people might think differently. I just love the music. Even now, you know, even comparing it to some of these newer games. I mean, this game has amongst the best music out of any game I've ever played. But yeah, so far nothing's changed. However, don't worry. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, instead of being regular Sonic, you're supersonic on this scene, which is pretty darn neat. And we are descending, and you will also know that the animals that accompany us will be a little bit different. Seems like those are the animals we freed from. Oh heck, what zone was that? The Oil Ocean zone, I want to say. Whereas when we were normal Sonic, it seemed like we just had the Bluebirds. If I remember correctly, I'll go back and watch that. But by the way, I did tell y'all that I would say me and Felicia, or just me, would reveal what HCR, which stands for my Grandma Margaret. Oh, I love her dearly. And SUMS, which stands for spring, which is spring. Golly, we're so daggum crazy. Okay, first HCR. That's stands for Hideous Crafty Rattlesnake. Now, my dad, he came up with that one, and it's just kind of a little joke, you know. I mean, I really do not think my grandma's hideous at all, but I don't know why. I don't know how he came up with that name. Well, I guess because my grandma is pretty crafty. She is pretty crafty, but I don't know where the hideous came from. And I mean, I don't know. But anyway, my dad's pretty mean, I must say. And now SUMS, I came up with this one. Now SUMS, it's an spring. She's kind of an inside joke on some of my on my channel. You know, nobody's perfect, I will say that. Nobody's perfect by any means, but some people are just too daggum crazy. Yeah, SUMS, it stands for Super Ultimate Maximum Skank. Yeah, I just said it. I can't believe I just said that. Alright, well anyway, now y'all know what that means. And, well, I guess that is the end of this project. And I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed playing this game, and this is paving the way for me to do another Sonic game, and I'm really eager to do that one. It'll be a really short project, but I've been wanting to do it a while, so perfect time to do it, y'all. Well, this is Sky Hurricane signing out. Hope that y'all have a super awesome day, and as always, y'all stay awesome, and God bless. Goodbye, y'all.